Slap Battles has a wide diversity of gloves, ranging from gloves being pretty strong to gloves that are also pretty weak. However, here are some gloves and their weaker versions, so let's get started. So the first two gloves we have are Megarock and Defense. Also, where did the animation for this glove go? Alright, so both of these gloves have a similar ability. They both make a giant rock. And while Defense's rock is definitely larger, Defense is actually weaker against Megarock because Defense doesn't actually one-shot you when you touch the cube around Defense. It just kind of like shoves you back. And also the player inside of Defense is vulnerable to slaps. While in Megarock, not only do you get larger when you absorb someone, but you're also completely invincible except for Swapper when you're inside of the Megarock. So Megarock is stronger in this scenario. The next two gloves we have are Fort and Pusher. In this scenario, Pusher is much stronger because the brick walls are not only weaker because when someone gets slapped into them, they instantly get destroyed. Pusher creates a much larger wall, and the wall also moves, making it much easier to kill players. So Pusher is obviously stronger. The next gloves we have are Squid, Jester, we're only focusing on the pie ability for Jester, and Lamp. And between these three gloves, Lamp is going to be the strongest here, because with Squid, as you can see, it covers up your screen pretty well with ink. However, it doesn't fully cover up the screen, so you can still slightly see. And with the Jester Pie ability, it also only covers pretty much the middle of your screen. It isn't really that effective. But as you can see with Lamp, it covers up your entire screen with light. It's also extremely hard to see, like you literally can't see a thing. And also, with the other gloves, it can be kind of hard to get other people to be affected. Because with Squid, you actually have to slap the person. With Jester, you have to aim the pie, which can be difficult. However, with Lamp, you just need to be within the radius of the Lamp glove, and you'll be affected by the Lamp. So Lamp is obviously the stronger glove. The next two gloves we have are Detonator and Voodoo. So I think it's pretty obvious which glove is stronger in this scenario. It's going to be Detonator, because with Detonator, you can slap a bunch of these different people with Detonator, and then you can just explode all of them, making it very OP. Voodoo, it's kind of the same thing. However, it's a little bit different. Not only do you have to time the ability, that way you can clear a clone, but it also only works on one player. The knockback also doesn't affect other players, so Voodoo is a bit weaker than Detonator. However, it's a good alternative if you don't want to grind for Detonator. The next two gloves we have are Hallow and Rojo. So after some debating, we decided that Hallow is actually the stronger glove, because not only does Hallow affect the player's vision, but it also makes them take more knockback. And while Rojo does create a giant purple ball that does shoot much faster than Hallow does, it doesn't affect the player long term. It basically just launches them a bit far, and it is possible for them to survive it as well. So we would say that Hallow is stronger in this scenario. The next two gloves we have are Rattlebones and Golem. So we decided that Larry is stronger than Golem, and this is because yes, Golem does have unique attacks. However, the problem with Golem is that it isn't very fast. Yes, it can catch up to players, however, it doesn't travel very fast, so it's pretty easy for you to actually dodge the attacks. However, with Larry, as you can see, Larry is actually faster, so it's very hard to actually dodge the attack. It's also able to launch you farther, I'm pretty sure. Another very OP thing about Larry is that if you actually slap the player who spawned in Larry, Larry will shoot at you very fast and will most likely one-shot you. So Larry is definitely more OP in this scenario. The next two gloves we have are Reverse and Gato. We chose both of these gloves because they both have the same reverse ability. However, I would say that Gato is definitely more OP because not only does Gato give you the reverse effect, but it also takes away any negative effects that you have, and it can also heal your health, making it much more OP and has many more different abilities. Another crazy thing about Gato is it's actually able to kill Bob, which Reverse can't do, so it's actually pretty overpowered. So Gato is definitely more OP. And the final two gloves we're going to be doing in this video are Whirlwind and Joust. Now between these two gloves, I would say that Whirlwind is a little bit weaker than Joust. This is because, as you can see, when you get hit with Whirlwind, it only hits you once, but then it actually knocks you back. With Joust, however, you can use the ability, and then, as long as the ability is continuing to be used, you can just keep hitting as many people as you want, making it slightly more OP than Whirlwind. And yes, I know there's probably going to be people saying oh, well, Whirlwind's actually faster, and Joust is a lot slower. Well, I'm really only comparing the two abilities here. That's really the main thing of the gloves, I would say, but I would say Joust is definitely stronger. Kill is the best glove. But anyways, that is it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Wait, what? Wait, I'm recording? No, touch